I get asked all the time about how I get my pictures, and I shoot all my own pictures. I set up my own still lifes. I have two cameras. I have a Canon Rebel digital with a 300 zoom lens, and the camera has 100 zoom built in, so I'm up to 400. So with this camera, I can take things from a long distance, and I can get up really close to people without them knowing that I'm doing it, which is a real problem. Then I carry with me, I use this a lot, but I carry with me every day. I never leave the house. I have a small Panasonic Lumix. Now, I bought this 4 or 5 years ago, and it's probably much modified and much better, but I bought it for two reasons. I bought it because it was small enough to fit in my purse, and I could take with me with ease, and it had a 10 times zoom. I used to work for Kodak, so I heard long time ago that Leica lenses were good. Well, this has a Leica lens. So I have this with me all the time. I carry extra chips and batteries, charged batteries with me all the time, because when the battery goes, it goes, and that's when you want to take the best picture you ever saw. So those are the two cameras. Now I take the pictures, and then I now have taken a chip, one chip, and I put all my paintings on the one chip, so that when I go to make my cards, I have all my images on one chip. It makes it a lot easier. I go to Walgreens because they have the best price, and there are times when I can get prints for 10 cents a piece. Now, I know you're all going to tell me you can print them off on your computer, but by the time you buy those color cartridges and the paper and everything, it's costing you way more than 10 cents a print. So I keep one chip with all my finished images that I make my greeting cards from, and I use this all the time. I'm sorry, I have to tell you that I don't put stuff on the computer, and I don't look at it and say I'm going to paint that picture. Can't do it. I gotta have those pictures in my hand. I gotta look at them and over and over and over and decide which is the one I'm going to paint. So all right, that's what I use. These were lenses that I had to my old Canon car, and I was able to call B&H Photo in New York City. They're wonderful. I only bought the body because the lenses that I already had fit this body. So very, very inexpensive to do. So now I'm going to show you my cards. I sell hundreds of these cards. What I do is I take the chip that's in the camera with the image. I go to Walgreens when they've got their sale on, 50 for $5, 75 at 45% off. It's a real deal. And I put it in the machine, and I click on it, and I enhance it, and I will go when I have, say, 7 finished images. Or I'm out of them. People are looking for like a magnolia, or they're looking for a hibiscus. And I will print off 20 prints of everything. I go home with a big stack like this. I have a drawer in my house that is nothing, right by the television, that has nothing in it but all my images for cards. So now I have the cards done. I have the images done on photographic paper. I do them in glossy. Now, I buy Strathmore blank cards, 100 cards in 100 envelopes. And that boils down to, if you look at the price, you can always get them on sale. Sometimes you can get them for $22.95. You do the math, 100 into $22.95. Then I buy these resealable plastic sleeves, and I'm ready to go. So I sit in front of the television. I've got my images. I open my box of cards. I fold them. I get all ready to go. And then I take a glue stick. And I glue stick my image to the outside of the card. I then write my name and the image name in pencil. And I put them into my sleeves. and I sell them. I put them with the envelope, of course, and sell them. So that's how I do my cards. A lot of artists in Florida have copied me on it. There's nothing I can do about it, but that's the way it is. Go have fun, enjoy. Every minute of my painting experience since I started with watercolor has been an absolute joy. It's never been work, but I had to work really hard. I paint to books on tape, so I kind of double task, and I love it. I carve out those days during the week that I'm going to paint, and I put the books on tape on, and it's just like getting gift packages in the mail. So you go, you enjoy, have a passion for what you do. I'm showing you what I do, and you're going to go try and do it. Don't copy me. Take the hints I'm giving you, paint lots, and you will develop your own voice. Your own voice is very important, because if you start painting like your teachers, other people are going to recognize it, and you'll lose all credibility in the art world. So working hard, painting a lot is the way to go. And if you love it like I do, it's not work.